Relationships matter. All of them. The good ones and the bad ones. And they're teaching you lessons. And I want to encourage you to do an audit of your relationships. Your current ones, and your ones in the past. And God is speaking through your relationships. It's how He works. It's how He works, guys.
It all speaks for itself. Grinding the sound, ain't nothing to tell. When we step on the court, we gon' bring it to light. And we stop and pop like we caught it a light. Stop asking what's wrong with me. You already know there's a dog in me. Yeah, there's no stopping my focus, man. Make sure all my people gon' ball with me. Yeah, I came to compete, I'm a dog with it. Yeah, I came to compete with my paws in it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Wisdom Wednesday. It's your boy JD, Jordan Delks. And I am here to tell you a story. And I want to tell you a story. I'm going to hop right into it. I had the honor and privilege of officiating my first wedding of a former player. So Grant Evans and Lindsay Morgan Hodge Evans. Now, I had the huge honor and privilege of officiating their wedding. And it was so awesome for me because I have deep relationship with Grant. First met him, I coached him as an assistant coach at Indiana Wesleyan University, and we just hit it off. At the time, I was a volunteer coach in college basketball, and I was living the dream. Like, I loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved the relationships. I loved the guys. I was living in a mobile home at the time, and I barely had $1,000 to my name. All right, like no money, and I'm an assistant at Indiana Wesleyan. I meet Grant, and I end up starting Compete Training Academy. Grant, he gets into financial advising, and we both kind of go our separate ways, and life happens, and we get reconnected. Grant became a mindset training client of mine, and he was also training in the barn a little bit. And it's so cool how God brings relationships in your life where you just pick up right where you left off. Like, there's soul connections in this world. God talks about it in His Word where, like, there's friends that are closer than a brother. Like, friendships are closer than kin. That is a soul connection. Like, while I'm speaking to you right now, you know these relationships in your life that you just have. Like, I am connected at a soul level with this person, and I'm, like, connected to Grant in this way. I'm so proud of what he's doing in his life. But my point in telling you that up front here is, like, I want you to look back at the relationships you've had in your life today. All right? And God is placing individuals in your life for a reason. And He's trying to speak to you through people. He's trying to speak to you through the journey of relationship with these people. And it's so cool, like, when you can look back and identify, like, why you met somebody and why you went through certain things. And Grant, we're doing our marriage counseling. Courtney and I are doing marriage counseling with Grant and Lindsay. And, like, we have so many similar stories. And, like, hard stories, guys. Like, sharing real life with each other. Like, when we were talking and telling each other stories, like, I could see tears in, like, people's eyes. All right? Like, real life hurt. Like, okay? But I understood in the moment why I went through some things in my past. When Courtney and I are sitting there talking to an amazing couple on fire for Jesus that I can't wait to see how God uses, and telling them, like, this is how God used the hardship, the trial for my good, for my blessing. And now, like, I can't wait to share this hard time with you because they went through something similar, and I'm here to encourage you. Like, God's working in and through it right now. I know you can't see it, but, like, God is working in and through it right now. So, like, we're not supposed to focus on what is seen, but what is unseen. So what is seen is transient, but what is unseen is eternal. So I want you to think about seeing things. These are results. These are, like, money, cars, success, followers, fame, fortune. You can see all that. The unseen, this is like a relationship with Jesus. Faith is believing in something that you can't see. All right? That's the definition of faith. All right? The fruits of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, self-control. You can't see. Those aren't tangible things I can hold. All right? But you know those things are real. So I want to encourage you, wherever you're at today on this Wednesday morning, like, just know God is speaking, but especially through relationships and relationships in your past. So, like, it's fun. I do this as I coach people in my mindset training program, Dream Season. Like, identify some key relationships in your past and lessons you learned from those relationships. All right? Because this may be, you might have had a coach in middle school and, like, they really stick out in a negative or positive way. And, like, there's a lesson you needed to know. Like, oh, I'm not supposed to place my whole worth in what a coach says about me or what someone else says about me. I'm supposed to place my worth in Jesus. Okay? Or you're like, there was this relationship I had in the past, and, like, he or she was like everything to me, and, like, I was supposed to my happiness was and my worth was in them. Then we broke up. All right? Then you realize, like, oh, I'm not supposed to place my worth in any person. Like, it's in Jesus. All right? Then you can look back at relationships and be like, man, this person, like, really encouraged me through this dark time, and I didn't appreciate that like I do now. I can see it now. All right? So, like, man, the lesson I learned from that is, like, I got to be a super encourager to this person today. Like, God's placing this person who's down and out in my life, and I got to be that rock for him. Because back in the day, this person was for me. All right? And now they helped me see Jesus, and it gave me a better view of who God is because of the encouragement they were to me. All right? So, relationships matter. All of them. The good ones and the bad ones. And they're teaching you lessons. And I want to encourage you to do an audit of your relationships. Your current ones, and your ones in the past. And God is speaking through your relationships. It's how He works. It's how He works, guys. And also, not only remember, God's working through you and speaking through you to other people. So this is why you got to double down and take care of yourself. Okay? So double down on taking care of your mind, body, and spirit today. Because when you do that and take care of the temple, remember, our bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit. So, like, when you take care of your temple, meaning mind, body, spirit, working out, food, water, all that stuff, you're going to hear the whispers better. You're going to hear how God speaks more. You're going to be more loving, patient, kind, gentle, all the fruits of the Spirit. All right? So just go do it. Go do it today. If this message encouraged you, please share this with 1, 2, 5, 10, 20 people, whatever it is. Go put it in your story on Instagram. Tag me. All right? I can't wait to hear from you. Always reach out to me. I'm always here for you. I'm easy to find. And remember that competing is doing what God is calling you to do, even when it's hard.